This is what I put on my master chain to turn my average sounding beat mix into a hard-hitting, bright, punchy sounding beat mix in seconds. Y'all heard the comparison, but let me give y'all another example. Like, it really turns a boring sounding, not hitting beat mix into a bright, nice, hard hitting, great sounding beat mix. And it's not like I'm sitting here, you know, like actually mastering my beat. I just put these few plugins on there and it sounds great. So let me go ahead and break it down for y'all. Now, first of all, two plugins I always have on my master that don't change the sound, but are just a necessity to me, like at this point, is Sound Shifter to quickly check if your beat sounds better in other keys, and Auto Key to quickly check what key your beat is in to, you know, put that in the name of the beat when saving it. Now let's get to the first plugin of my mastering chain, which is a new addition. It's Magic Flow by Josh Godwin.
I'm sorry if I pronounced his name wrong.
I just have this master preset 2 on there with the mix usually at about 30 to like 60-70%, and I just leave everything as it is. The only thing I do is play around with the dynamic resonance controller and then turning up the threshold to actually, you know, do something. As you can see right here, now it's kind of leveling out that specific frequency range, just kind of adds a little bit more air. It makes everything a little bit smoother, just like a little bit. Next up, we got a simple parametric EQ. Almost everybody has an EQ on their master to boost a little bit of the highs, a little bit of the mids, and I also boost a little bit of the lows. Next up, we obviously have a soft clipper. Again, something everyone has on their master, like literally everyone. I don't use Fruity soft clippers since it just doesn't sound good. Like, if you have used any other soft clippers, like third-party soft clippers, you will see why. Now, usually, like 90% of the time, I use this classic clipper. I've used this one for years. Always turn up the gain so it just hits harder, leave everything at default. It just works. It does sound digital, but it hits hard, and this plugin right here kind of adds a little bit of analog feel. But if I make really smooth R&B beats or just like very smooth beats that don't have to hit hard, I love to use this soft clipper right here. This one kind of adds some warmth to the low to mid end, which is perfect for like beats that don't have to hit hard. You know, not every beat has to hit hard. Not every beat has to have a hard hitting 808, a hard hitting kick. Like, if you make some smooth shit, then this is the clipper you have to use, or have to at least try out. I turn up the knee to about -6, gain knob to about like 1 dB or even less, and then for the mode I go for the Platinum Maker. Another great mode is this Yellow X, but this Platinum Maker really gives the sample a lot of this warm mid to low, and that I really like. Now, the last plugin on this chain is my favorite plugin ever. I'm gonna say, like, I could definitely not live without this plugin. If you still don't know about Goof-Offs, I don't really know. I've talked about this plugin so many times. I've explained it a million times as well, but for the people who still not caught on, who is still not using this plugin EQs your beat or sample or whatever you throw at it to be more pleasant to human ears. You can see it's EQing, like it's adding quite a lot to the high end, lowering some frequencies in the mid end. That's it with this video. If y'all learned something new from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Y'all already know. The master chain will be on my Patreon to download for free, so you don't have to, you know, struggle with copying all the settings I showed in the video. Just click the first thing in the description, check out my Patreon, and download this master chain for absolutely free, $0. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next week.